Darren, where do you think Connor McDavid goes from the Olympics? I mean, it's heartbreak again. He's going back to the Oilers. He will play tonight against Anaheim. And right before the break, we all remember that Leon Draisaitl basically called out everyone in the organization, from the coaches to himself, to their structure, to their goaltending. Like, it's kind of a fascinating scenario out in Edmonton. Draisaitl even said himself this morning, we're not in a position where we can coast like some years past. Like, that's kind of something to pay attention to out there, isn't it?
I would pay attention anytime Leon talks. I think I think he's got the leadership it takes just to say something nowadays is difficult to find. I mean, it seems like so many guys are just afraid to say anything. Maybe they say it in the room and we don't know about it, but to come out and be angry and be disappointed and challenge guys, I like it, quite frankly. So I think it goes right on his shoulders right away. I think he knows, and I think he's a great enough teammate to know what Connor's just gone through. I mean, he's gone through it personally himself the last two Stanley Cup finals, and he knows what it's like waking up the next morning and have that sick feeling in your gut that you have not won. You didn't accomplish what you needed to accomplish. And now he's looking at his good friend and teammate and going, boy, it just happened again, with all the excitement about the Four Nations, and Connor scores the game-winning goal in overtime, and Austin Matthews left his man to leave Connor McDavid open, and now here's Connor coming back on a 3-on-3, leaves his man, and the guy that gets the puck and Hughes ends up scoring the goal. So how does he feel? Of course he's going to feel like he got kicked in the groin. So to answer your question, I think that Connor just has such an engine. He turns on the key and he just goes. And so I'm not saying he's not hurting from this. I'm not saying he's not disappointed, but I think when he puts those skates on, you're hard pressed to find this guy float through a game. And so I think he's got another level of here I go again. And he's having to prove it time and time again. He's had to wake up the next morning after getting up off the mat and getting knocked down and playing great hockey. So I think, this is my guess anyway, O-Dog, that they follow the lead prior to the Olympic break and everything that Leon said. And that's their mantra, and that's where they start right now. So that's what I believe. I believe the leadership of Leon and the disappointment will be the number one focus for the Edmonton Oilers.